Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And out of bounds he goes after a gain of 8. It is 3rd down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Purdy gonna go on 4th. Kittle makes the catch. And the decision to go for it, a great run, Brock. This is all the way down to the opposing 35. Offense to the line fast. Here's Purdy to throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
A give, left side to McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. And goes to the hurry up here. Throwing on 2nd. Purdy. Brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! This is where you always want to be standing into your first drive, Brock. And, hey, even more so when you're chasing these early season wins.
You know what comes to my mind as you say that, Kate, is just stacking. Now, we hear this from coaches all the time, stacking practice days, stacking good reps. Ultimately, stacking drives together like that, and you know helps you stack wins.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Look at this, very first play, and they're already changing things. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. It's like a yard short, gain of 9. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Arizona.
The snap to back. His first throw is an interception. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big gain for San Francisco. 37 yards. First and 10 for Purdy. And he already has 100 yards exactly in this opening quarter. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 for him now following the penalty. Play action now. Purdy. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. That one connects. They give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and he got there quickly.
That 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard
McCaffrey goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Working quickly here.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle.
Purdy setting up that play action. Vacates quickly left side. Great work to keep this play alive, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall finishes off a 70-yard drive. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
Niners 14, Cardinals nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Straight ahead this time with Love. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines. Getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
On the give, here's Love. It's in. He's going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. And that's going to give Arizona the first.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Beck. And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Now Beck. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner. So that brings up third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one, throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Yards to go.
Throw here, third down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got a man, but he can't make the catch. And hit just a little too much. Breaks up that big play as third down goes unanswered. So fourth down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Kittle brings it in. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, here's Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that is a San Francisco first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the
Now it's Purdy.
45-yard line.
And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down. 3 seconds, 1 play remaining in this first quarter. Purdy throwing here on 2nd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. He's going for it again. He's got it inside the 10. The deep pass comes up big, and that gives them 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
Looking quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Off the play fake. Purdy buying some time left. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, a hat trick for him in this first half. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
lining up for the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead now 21.
21. Cardinals nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one won't stay inside of the landing zone. It finds the sideline, and this drive's going to start from the 40. Here's Beck, going play action. Look at that power, deep left side. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40, need 2nd and 10.
40-yard line.
We'll go play action with Beck. They're going to take another shot. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again! And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
At the 37-yard line.
Rolling out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. And that brings up 2nd down. Now a give, McCaffrey. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Remain cracked with the play defensively.
They're on the 10.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Purdy on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Saving Collins. And that means it is now 3rd and 16 to go.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Sometimes they hit breaks off the catch. Incomplete. That defensive effort is going to force 4th down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love from the pistol. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hand off now to Love. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and short. It's back. Left side into the hands of McBride. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. Alfred Collins. And now they're staring down a 3rd and 14. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
11-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And down he goes, back at the 6. And it's going to be 3rd down after this 2-minute warning. Now Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 47 on the play. And a 49er 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Send right down the middle and good. And they pad their lead by 1.
31. Cardinals nothing. Pinheiro to kick off for San
Now
Francisco.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. There he goes. Right sideline. To the 15. And he is gone. Touchdown.
Duvernay. Touchdown, Cardinals.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the deficit now stands at 24.
31. Cardinals 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action now with Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they've got a first down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. After the sack, Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. The 30! George Kittle! And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 78 yards.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
One final shot before the half. And they're not going to get anything done as he's brought to the ground for a sack. So that is how our first half will end.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Love now up the middle. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
26 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
2nd down now. It's back. On him quick, and they bring him down. Osa Odigizua. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. They've got to get 20 or more. And he got about as deep in that pocket as he could go, Brock. Thought that we'd see him throw it away, but he got laid out instead.
Yeah, again, just a lesson that you kind of stack all these lessons when you're a young quarterback, and you think you can get away from these guys?
He's got it deep downfield. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Caught out wide. And in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jeremiah Love. The 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Well, Brock, we hear it in every sport, right? Every rep is a learning opportunity when you're a rookie. And that includes ones like these, when it's going to be a rough loss for your squad.
Sure is. You got to just have that tunnel vision Kind of reminds me of a golfer on a course. You're not looking at that scoreboard. You got to just keep swinging away, and he did.
Now back. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Now it's Purdy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. The deep pass comes up big. 47 yards.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And they answer. Touchdown 49ers. Mike Evans in from 13 yards out. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now up to 23.
Niners 38, Cardinals 15. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Duvernay on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Love. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, here's the snap to Beck. Headed out right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Beck throwing. Forced out to his right. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Running here, it's Love. And it is an excellent decision to go for this. They convert on 4th and 1. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 6. And a Cardinal 1st down.
Here's Beck, going play action. Finds his fullback. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Beck's pass.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, do you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. Do you have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Run play, here's Love. Stopped after a gain of just 1, but still enough there to pick up the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's Beck. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Big hitter on first down. 39 yards. Here's Beck on first down. And hopefully some signs of waking up with that last completion. He is just 6 for 15 so far throwing the ball. From the gun, here's a give to Love. And he's going to be stopped just shy of first and goal. A few yards shy of that end zone as well.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
Couldn't beat him again. He tried. He wanted that second touchdown too, Brock. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think a couple things, Kate. I don't think they're going to go away from him over the course of the game. And then that run sets up creative play action down by the goal line. Keep an eye on that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. From the gun, Love gets it. Looks like about 4 yards on that third down. Not enough for the first, but definitely enough to consider going for it here.
Well, these are the moments I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Leading the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told him to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that fourth down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we're going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. Hey, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
21. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 38-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. 6 sacks a year ago, and now this is first of the season.
16 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Has it at the 1. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Pistol snap to Beck. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Beck. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's cut by Harrison. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Back to the air. Jump off caught by his back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Yet another highlight in a game with so many of them. 33 yards.
First down, Cardinals.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
This one quickly to Harrison. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Here's back on 1st and 10. And he's now up to 5 completions for the drive on his 7 attempts.
Arizona.
From the red zone on 1st. And he gets home. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Ryland now for the extra point. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
A pitch to McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco! extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Sent right down the middle and good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
Niners 53, Cardinals 27.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
For San Francisco.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Straight ahead this time with Love. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. On the give, there's Love. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards, and that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 12. And a Cardinal first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. He'll be yard at most there, and it's second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They kick the running back in motion. The snap to back. And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up third down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And the decision to go for it, a great one, Brock. This is all the way down to the opposing 35. After that fourth down exceeded expectations. Look at this, some excitement as they come up to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Beck. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Purdy throwing here on second. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
Typically by this point, with this kind of lead late in the game, you don't see the ball pushed down the field. Now, there's part of me that kind of likes it because you're giving your backups an opportunity to play. There's also a part of me where, you better be careful because I don't think this defense is going to forget it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 33. This is Love. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Love with it. Give him 2 yards. Stop made pretty quickly there. And that is good for Cardinals first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Arizona.
To throw. It's back. Nice locked on that one, but it falls incomplete. And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny, too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel soreness in my neck, in my ribs, in my back after games like this where you just get hit a bunch.
Second down now. It's back. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Beck. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they're going to make this look at least a little bit closer here as they get in for the late touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Ryland now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Man, they trail by 19.
53. Cardinals 34. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Samuel now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Yet another highlight in a game with so many of them. 31 yards.
First down.
They're going to pass it here. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. It looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. 2nd down. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on 2nd.
2nd and 2.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. They get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, and they need to get 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Pass rush is there in time once again. They down him on the last snap, Brock. Forced the incompletion this time. And those plays have brought up 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Purdy gonna go on 4th. He's gonna loft this deep down the left sideline. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Now back. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Back throwing. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ooh, we gave him a good chance there at that 3rd touchdown. He just tried dropping it back behind the secondary.
And I love that, Kate. You know that. All the time we get to spend talking ball
Yeah.
together, keep feeding them until they stop it, and they finally did.
Here he goes, one final shot. They connect for the first. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Give it up for Naughty by Nature!